Hey folks, how are you? It's Jonathan Bowen with Hub Edge Realty, and I want to talk about some news that came out yesterday. Inman News is a sort of a big provider of real estate related news, and they came out with a story yesterday. The title is Nextdoor takes on Zillow's Zestimate with home valuations. So I don't know if you have an iPhone or any sort of a smartphone. Nextdoor is a sort of a company that helps you to communicate with your neighbors. I'm on Nextdoor. I don't use it too frequently, but I am on it. So Nextdoor is going to be adding valuations to its service, real estate valuations to its service, just like Zillow did with the Zestimate about 10 years ago. So, real estate agents, realtors, some of them get worried when they read news like this because they worry that, they're not going to have a job. So, my philosophy is that, I don't worry about any of these sites that provide home value estimates. I don't really think it's the job of a real estate agent. Kind of reject the notion that it's the real estate agent's job to value exactly the any property. Real estate agents can give a range of value. It's a funny thing, sellers, when you go in on a listing appointment and you meet with sellers, that the first thing that the most important thing, well, there are two important things. What's the commission and how much is my home worth? Okay. They want that information. Now, I've lost listings because I've valued properties lower than the seller thought it was worth. Sometimes I am right and sometimes I am wrong. That isn't, in my opinion, though, that isn't the value of a real estate agent. Okay. The value of a real estate agent, think of a real estate brokerage as a marketing firm. And what the real estate brokerage does is it specializes in marketing real estate. That's simply what it is that real estate brokerages do. Valuing a property, giving a price, putting a price on a property. That's a part of what real estate agents and realtors do, but it's only a very small portion of what we do. So the way I go about it is I try to give a range. Some sellers want to nail you down on a price. I think that is ridiculous, quite honestly. It's not what you should be as a seller. It's not what you should, people, sellers may think, oh, well, he doesn't think my house is worth X amount of dollars. Who is he or who is she? No. As a seller, you want to know what is it that this real estate brokerage, what is this real estate agent doing? How is this real estate agent going to market my property to try to get me the most amount of money and give the property as much exposure as possible. Okay. So I'm not worried about Nextdoor. I'm not worried about Zillow because I don't think that real estate agents should be putting a pinpoint value on homes. A real estate agent's job is to come in with the comparable properties, show you what the comparable properties have sold for, and leave it in your hands because as the seller, because you are, if you're not educated, if you weren't educated, that real estate agent's job is to educate you, not to tell you what to do. not to hold your hand, and um, um, and lead the way. A real estate agent's job is to guide the way, walk with you, not walk in front of you. So anyway, the Nextdoor takes on Zillow's Zestimate. That's fine. More the merrier. Whoever wants to provide home value estimates is that's fine with me. By the way, Realtor Property Resource (RPR), that's right now, in my opinion, the best valuation modeling program. So that's it. All right. Thank you very much. Have a good night. Bye-bye.